Now we're getting into some of those other things. Construct an equilateral triangle. Sides congruent to this, so I want it to be that long. No problem. I set up my measurement to be that long, and I go, okay, there's one. And I come to this side and want to do the same thing. Same distance, because I want it to be equilateral. So there's the point I'm going to connect to. Oh, went off the grid. Connecting to here. So 1 and 2. There we go. Equilateral triangle. Next one we need to do, construct a hexagon inscribed in the circle. Remember, first thing I need for this is a random point. I'll put my random point there, and I need to get my radius. So I'm going to get my radius to be that big. Now I come to that random point, and with that radius, I go around the circle 6 times. 1, 2, the more accurate you are, the better you're going to be. 3, 4, 5. Now, if I'm really good, this point should land right on my point. Hey, not bad. Now that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. And I just want to connect those 6 points. Remember, you want to be inscribed, so your corners of your hexagon should lie on the circle. Remember, we could use the same method to do a triangle in the circle if I connected every other point as opposed to every point. So there we go. There's our hexagon. Okay. Trying another one. Copy to give an angle. So copying an angle starts the same way as bisecting an angle. I want to do an arc through the angle. Now, sometimes they give you a line like here. If they don't give you a line, you got to draw your own. But I'm going to set up and draw the arc through the angle. And what we have here is that this point here corresponds to V, and this point here corresponds to that point. So we're matching our points up. Last thing I need is the other point. So I'm going to copy from my green dot to the opening of the angle. And this is what you're copying when you copy an angle. You're actually copying the opening of the angle. So I'll set my compass to that opening. Got it. And now I'm going to come over to the corresponding green point and make the mark. And there we go. I can go from my vertex through to mark. Got it. One more inscribed figure. Inscribe a square in the given circle. So a square is a little easier. Remember that the diagonals of a square are perpendicular bisectors. So I'm going to draw in a diameter. And then from each endpoint of the diameter, I'm going to do a perpendicular bisector. So again, that's bigger than halfway. Do a big arc, come to the other side, do a big arc, okay, and connect. And now I've got points on the circle. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 points on the circle, and I connect those. And there we go. Inscribed in a square inscribed in a circle. Good job.